I think that it's actually a good thing, and that it's on Max because people know the Green Lanterns, but they don't really know the Green Lanterns. You know what I'm saying?
Not. It's like the Guardians. It's a little bit. We know them a little bit more than the Guardians.
That's disrespectful to the Green Lanterns, though.
More than the Guardians now, I would say so. Yeah. So putting them on Max is kind of smart because you introduced them. People could be at home on TV watching them. They could like them, fall in love with them. So then when we do see them in films, people will go show. Our Green Lantern is here. The Green Lantern has been cast after rumors about a lot of them ridiculous names. We had a Timothy Oliphant rumor, which was a good one. We had a Chris Pine rumor, and I was really rooting for Chris Pine because he looks like Hal Jordan. I freaking want him to be Hal Jordan for the longest time. But nope. The highest person that was closest to being cast was Thanos.
Josh Brolin.
Hell no to the no. Hell to the no.
And if that wasn't like
bad business,
if that wasn't like a clue to show that how crazy left field they were going.
Yeah, James Gunn was going insane.
Who they really got for Green Lantern is probably even worse. But the only reason why Josh Brolin didn't become our Green Lantern is because he said no.
Okay.
He turned it down.
Smart man. Smart man.
We got Kyle Chandler.
Who?
Kyle Chandler.
He said who?
He was in Godzilla.
He was
King of Monsters, I think.
King Kong as well.
You know who? He was the FBI agent who was investigating Leonardo DiCaprio's character in Wolf of Wall Street.
He looked like Bella Ramsey's dad.
That's where I seen him from too. Wolf of Wall Street.
Remember the last of his Belly Ramsey with the circle face?
Bella Ramsey, who's that?
Remember the Bear Mormont, Lady Mormont? That looked like her daddy.
Liana?
Yeah, Liana. He got the same round face.
Liana Mormont's dad?
No, that's what she looked like to me. He got an ugly ass Green Lantern. But we'll continue.
This guy,
ugly.
I mean,
I don't think
he's
no Diddy.
Guy.
No Diddy. He ain't, I don't think he just like ugly.
But my thing is a very drawable face.
From what I see, he's not an outstanding actor compared to the other two.
He did small roles.
Why would you roll off of somebody? Why would you not go with Chris Pine? That's what I'm saying.
Too big.
Why would you not even go with Timothy Oliphant? And then you hear the fact that this guy is cast and he's not even, his contract is only for the Green Lantern series.
Okay. Okay.
So
all right. So he's only for the TV series, not for the movie.
But that's not a good thing to me.
I thought James was going for that.
From last time I checked, I was of the mindset that James was merging video games, TV,
he said he was,
and movies.
He said he was.
So if you play a character in the TV, you should be playing them in the movies.
I agree.
That's synergy.
Because you're off what we're losing freaking Superman and Lois is gone because we're getting David Cornsweet. And he's going to be all the way through the video games, all the way from the TV. That's what James said. With all the characters.
Maybe it's an audition. Maybe we don't know he's going to take the job.
The 8-episode Lanterns will be a part of James Gunn and Peter Safran's connected DC universe. And the mystery at its center plays into the larger arc for the DCU's first phase, which is titled Gods and Monsters. Quote, we have a few other lanterns peppered in there, but this is really a terrestrial-based TV show that is almost like True Detective with a couple of Green Lanterns who are space cops watching over Precinct Earth. And he's going to be more of a younger Jon Stewart with the older Hal Jordan. And it was described as him being...
like Danny DeVito? I mean, no, not Danny DeVito.
Him being a very skeptical and unwilling to partner up with a younger Jon Stewart. So his character is more of the mindset of an old brash guy.
He doesn't want to do it.
I don't like that though. I wanted to get a younger Hal Jordan than an older Hal Jordan. I understand you want to get like the buddy cop with, you got Riggs and Murtaugh type shit. Nah, bro. It would have been better to see a younger version of Riggs, a younger version of Murtaugh. Are you going to do it like that? Not in a prime. Not to have an old version of Hal Jordan. Now, again, don't get me wrong. Hal Jordan did change. He did train Jon Stewart. But still, no, not that was around. I would say he a little bit older, but not that old. Like, I don't want an older Green Lantern. I understand that everybody's pushing the narrative of Tom Cruise could be Green Lantern. Yeah, when he was younger, not as an old ass man though. Like, no,
he could be.
And don't get me wrong, Tom do look young as shit. though. As an old man,
I'd rather have Tom right now as Green Lantern.
Too big.
What do you mean too big?
Too expensive?
Too expensive, too big. Yeah. It's the same thing why we probably didn't get Chris Pratt. Too big, too expensive. I saw this actor in a few things before. I thought he was cool. I think he's straight or whatever. I just didn't want an older version. But I'm like, if they got an older version, that's fine. I'm glad Josh Brolin said hell no, because I cannot see that being Hal Jordan. Period. But he looks at the mindset, especially he looks like he came up with the old school comic book Hal Jordan. So I could see that look. But I still want to know, who are we getting for Jon Stewart?
Nah, ain't even announced. I don't know.
Jon Stewart needs to be a younger man. No, Tyrese.
It doesn't even. I really don't think it matters at this point. I don't like the person that they cast for Green Lantern, but more than that, I don't like the fact that he's not going to be. Well, he's not contracted to be in any other movies either.
So the question
you're
is,
only
why?
contracted to be in the series. So when you're one and done, I don't like the idea of one and done. If you're going to put a freaking Hal Jordan, then that should be Hal Jordan forever, as long as James DCU exists. That's my mind state.
Why did James go older though anyway?
How are we ever going to compete with Marvel? How are we going to really, have the longevity and the roots that Marvel got if we're not willing to cast somebody and make him that hero?
So maybe James is playing what you call it? He wants his cake and eat it too. I'm gonna cast this shit. If it flops, I can always cast another Hal Jordan.
That's not the type of mindset we need to be taking.
Are you saying James Gunn is testing the water?
That's that Snyder shit. That's that old DC Tsujihara shit. That's not the way to do it. Gala's Wonder Woman shouldn't have been replaced.
Facts.
Jason Momoa's Aquaman,
yes,
should not have been replaced. After 2 movies with $2 billion.
Money wise. Acting wise,
he's proven to me in the
Lobo.
He's proven to me in the first Aquaman movie that he could be Aquaman. He should be Aquaman. Freak it. You made that choice. Stick with it. I wouldn't have freaking went with Gal Gadot for Wonder Woman. I would have picked somebody else.
Nor would you pick
a proven commodity. You're trading a proven commodity versus something that's unknown.
I'm not for that. And you got rid of Henry Cavill as Superman, even though
that was bad.
But we understand why. But even though he wanted to play the real traditional bright, awesome Superman.
Yes.
So you're making these changes, making these switches. We have 2 Green Lanterns in this HBO Max series, and I don't think that you guys should be as bad on it, because those of you guys who like the Penguin on Max is showing that they have quality over there.
Yeah.
This is the Penguin is the first Max production, and looking at that, that's some pretty darn good quality. So this Green Lantern series is gonna have some freaking good quality, guys.
Better have.
It might feel cinematic. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It might feel very cinematic. So I think that it's actually a good thing, and that it's on Max, because people know the Green Lanterns, but they don't really know the Green Lanterns. You know what I'm saying?
It's not like the Guardians. We know them a little bit more than the Guardians.
That's disrespectful to the Green Lanterns, though.
More than the Guardians now, I would say so. Yeah. So putting them on Max is kind of smart, because you introduced them. People could be at home on TV watching them. They could like them, fall in love with them. So then when we do see them in films, people will go show up.
Are you talking about high risk?
So you mean like people who never knew who Green Lantern is at all, and just like now it's like, oh, this guy's tight. What's this about? Yeah. And you see like more of that. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
So is it a risk because you're not putting them in a movie? You're debuting them in this slow way. You think that's a smarter way, or just have the balls and put them in a movie?
What's the TV show? The series.
James Gunn is choosing to introduce. Okay.
This is smarter because that Green Lantern movie that came out with Ryan Reynolds didn't do well. Because people don't really know Green Lantern like that. So they're introducing
They didn't know Guardians either. James pulled it off.
They didn't know Guardians, and that's true. But this, I'm giving less credit to James. I'm giving more of that credit to Kevin Feige. James had something that 99% of film superhero action directors don't have. An MCU formula that could basically guarantee that you get a C movie from jump without even seeing the movie. Because Guardians came out at the perfect time, wedged between like Winter Soldier and like Thor somewhere up in there. And bro, everybody was on the MCU back then. They introduced it, people saw it. What were these guys? And it was like, yeah, for sure, because it was in the arc of the MCU.
Eye candy.
And back then, people had to watch every single MCU movie to get the full picture.
Yeah.
That's why Guardians succeeded. I'm not saying I don't think that Guardians would have succeeded if it was released in the Fox era,
No.
With no MCU, just on its own. I believe that it would have been another. Like, what the freak is this? Daredevil, miss me, get that out of here. But I think that Guardians is well done. Guardians 2 is
Guardians
fire.
Yes.
So
Suicide Squad was amazing. Y'all hate it. I love Suicide Squad.
I don't hate Suicide Squad. I don't hate it.
1 and 2.
Yeah.
Weasel and all.
I don't
know about that.
I told you guys about my exclusive piece of news that I told you guys. If you guys don't want to know, I'll remind you now. The scoop that I got is that this was a while ago. The scoop that I got was that Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan will end up crashing a crash land on Earth, and then they'll lose their powers, and they will be powerless for a substantial amount of time.
That's trash.
Learning each other. Now that could have changed because that was a long time ago. Things have changed, but yeah, that's there.
It's better to see them with powers than see them without. Like seeing two human beings being cops and stuff. We see that all the time. Show me something different. I want to see something different when you see two lantern rings. You seeing lanterns going in. What if we get aliens or whatever, and we got lanterns and these aliens in different and on Earth, and we got a secret doorway or a secret realm going in, and next thing you know, they're coming in. Oh shit, it's the lanterns, and they running out, and we get them chasing. I need to see that. I don't want to see no two human beings running down. I want to see them using their powers.
They don't get powers. What if we see them motherfuckers effing them aliens up? Blood guts, nigga.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
What if they have to earn their rings?
It's on Max.
What if they earn their rings?
I love to see that.
Maybe episode 1 and 2, but nigga, you can see they can fight even without their rings.
Yeah.
To show them that they're a threat.
Yeah, they can do that. Put a little respect on their name. Maybe they'll only have no powers for like 1 or 2 episodes. Maybe.
It's whack. You're not here for. I'm gonna be wrong. I'm here for Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart, but I'm here for the Green Lanterns. You know what I'm saying? I want to see the lantern power, the core. I want to see them actually do.
He's such a soft-faced guy. He doesn't come.
That's what I was saying. Like, hey, look at Bella Ramsey.
So soft in the face.
He look just like Bella Ramsey to me.
Bella Ramsey.
He could come off.
Look at the face. You see her face.
I've seen him in movies. He could come off as because Hal Jordan is very sarcastic. He's very dickish
same
sometimes.
Type of face.
Oh,
he got the same type of face.
Hal Jordan.
Now go back now. Focus on that. You see her face? Now go back and look at his.
Hey, bro.
Now look at his.
Hal Jordan is
make sweet love to him over that. Got me effed up.
Hal Jordan is very sarcastic and have that big.
I don't even like Fruit Loops, bro.
He can pull it off. I seen him in.
I don't even like Fruit Loops, my nigga.
She looked like a dried up Lucky Charm. My look at.
No, you know what she looked like, bro.
Oh fuck.
Talking about, man. Don't ever sell that shit to me. But yeah, he's not a tough guy.
No.
The description was he's a hardcore type, experienced Hal Jordan. Hal Jordan at this age is OP.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one on the right with the chin. Where that chin?
But I seen him in movies play like, aggressive, twisted, like dark individual.
And the
like,
man's fat
sarcastic.
Too. Look, he got a double chin.
He gonna have to lose some weight.
He's not fat. He's not fat.
He's
got a dad body.
He gonna have to. I feel like this though. He gonna have to. That dad body got to go because Hal Jordan is a muscular man. So he gonna have to do some workout.
He don't look
Hugh
like
Jackman
the picture on the right.
No, he gonna have to do some workout. He gonna have to get a workout on. He gonna definitely have to get a workout. I mean, when I'm looking at him, looking at this, I say this is comic accurate. Like looking at the face because the older point. And I say that because
what the f is
look at the goddamn wrinkles in his face at the top.
Nah, you need to borrow these.
Yeah,
you need help. What's wrong with your eyes?
Yeah.
He looked like an older version or whatever, bro, and I can see. But James still is crazy out the bag to pull an older version than a newer version because you're building new fan base up with this. It's better to have someone.
You know what that tells me?
Man.
It tells me that he's going to be less focused on Hal because we've had so many Hal stories. He's going to be focused on John. I think our Green Lantern is going to be John.
We got to be careful because we don't know.
Good.
The thing is, who we going to get as Jon Stewart?
It don't matter.
That's the scary part.
It don't matter. Look who's Hal. All right, who do you want? If you say Idris Elba, I'm going to throw this mouse at you.
Idris Elba's too old. He's too old.
That dude is 60.
Right, and we're getting a younger Hal Jordan. I mean, Hal Jon Stewart, right? So I would say
55 is younger than 60.
I say we get at least somebody in their 20s or their 30s, at least, as Jon Stewart.
How about Aldous Hodge, the one who played Hawkman?
How old is he?
He's already Hawkman though.
That was in the old universe.
Recast him, okay.
With Black Adam. You know,
he's a good actor though. I like him. I like him
too, and he's buff, and he's black.
That's not
How do we
bad.
feel about this casting? Do you like it?
It's not bad.
No, I don't like the casting. He got to prove to me he don't look like Green Lantern. This is not Green Lantern to me.
I agree.
No, I don't mean he's fat. He has a double chin.
He's not fat.
Don't look like.
He's not fat.
Why you calling him fat?
Because he looking at his face. He's saying the cheek.
I know. I know. That's why I like to speak on like. This is a double fucking chin.
You can say that again. Why do people, when I call people fat, they get mad because I'm fat, calling people fat?
No, I can say that. Excuse me.
You shouldn't call people fat if you're skinny.
Yes, exactly. You don't know what it's like.
Because I'm fat, I know this life. I think fat people are the only ones who can call fat people fat.
Absolutely.
I believe anybody can, but Jody, you're fat. Why are you calling him fat? I'm the one that can call him fat.
I know what he eats.
What you know about being fat? Nothing. That's right. Shut the freak up. It's the same reason why we call each other. All right, white boy, go ahead and say then.
That's why I hate these skinny these especially me niggas walk up to you. What's up, Jody? By the way, I'm vegan.
I was vegan for 31 days till I couldn't eat a single another bean. And I went and got me a double. Never. Subscribe to the channel, man. Jody's Corner.